This is a mowing lesson for Charlie. So yes, U.S. Department of Health, Education, and Welfare. University of Iowa Colleges of Medicine and Engineering. So I guess they don't have a turf science department at the time. But they present a mowing lesson for Charlie. This should be good. Love the music.
Poor Charlie. It's hot and his old mower gets harder to push by the minute. If he only had a power mower like Harry's, well, why not?
It probably just needs a backlap. He can only push it a few feet and it gets stuck. I wonder if backlapping was a thing back when these push mowers were the only option, or did people just go and buy a new mower? No idea. But here goes Charlie backing out of the driveway, getting ready to go buy a new mower. It's funny to watch this, thinking this is set in the time when homeowners were upgrading from a manual to gas-powered, and now we're seeing a transition from gas to electric. It would be funny to see this as a similar public service announcement, just kind of updated.
Charlie is about to join the millions of Americans who every year turn to rotary power mowers to make the job of maintaining a lawn a little easier. Unfortunately, thousands of people every year turn the job of mowing a lawn into a very hazardous task.
Either our friend Charlie is really tall, or this mower is really short. The handle doesn't even reach his waist.
Now the job will be a pleasure. That is, if Charlie follows the simple rules of mower safety.
There's the instructions.
That operator's manual contains useful information and hints on the right way to use that mower. Uh-oh, Charlie, that's not a good start.
He chucks it behind him.
Good for you, Charlie. Keep your hands and feet away from the blade area when starting. Charlie, stop. You're about to run into trouble. That hanger can make your mower a lethal weapon.
Okay, just going to pause this here really quick so we can take a closer look at this mower. But first, when was the last time you found a hanger in your yard? It looks like we're in classic suburbia here. I don't understand why they would use a hanger as an obstacle in the yard. It was funny. But as far as this mower goes, it's a side discharge. And again, you've got to watch this to see it. It's a side discharge. And the chute is in the very front of the mower. Just in front. If you're behind the handle and you're pushing the mower, the chute's on the right side, in front of the wheels, in front of the front wheel. So the front wheel on that side is set back, so it's not in the way of the grass clippings coming out of the chute. So the wheels on the left side are further spaced than the wheels on the right side. Very interesting design. It's hard to tell, but based on the shape of the sticker, it looks like Charlie's got a Briggs & Stratton engine here. Side note, I watched this with my 8-year-old son the other day, and the first thing he said when he saw the mower was, "What's wrong with that lawnmower?" I should have my son do a complete reaction to this video. I think that would be funny. Let me know if you want to see that, whether on the comments of this on YouTube or shoot me an email, and I'll be happy to put that together if that's something people want to see. Another thing I'm noticing too is it's hard to tell, but I'm not seeing any height adjustment points. It looks like there's an adjustment plate on the front that can slide up and down, but I'm not sure why. So if you're familiar with older gas-powered lawnmowers like this, obviously it's not self-propelled, it's a push mower. You got to push it. But if you're familiar with these, let me know. I'd be curious to get a little more information and a little more context. But here we go. continuing on.
Inspect your lawn before you mow and remove any small objects which you might run over. And mowing near other people can be dangerous, so this would be a good time to move Mother.
Mother's just chilling in the rocking chair.
Hey, Charlie, don't leave that mower running unattended.
So random.
Shut it off whenever you leave it, even when it is only for a few moments.
He's walking around the yard picking up random things, getting ready to mow. So strange.
Uh-oh. Watch yourself on that slope, Charlie. Don't mow up and down, mow back and forth. It's too easy to slip and get your foot caught in the blade when you mow up and down.
Teaching Charlie to navigate some hills here. Some slopes. Charlie is very distracted here. And
hey, Charlie. Charlie. Charlie, watch where you're going. Pay attention to your mowing.
It's the attractive next-door neighbor. Ah, there's the sun.
Better not, Charlie, tempting as it may be. Letting children or anyone inexperienced operate your mower is a bad practice.
I love a good piece of irony. I'd say Charlie's just as inexperienced as his son at this point. So now the chute is clogged.
Hold it. One of the most common mower accidents is caused by a person reaching to clear a clogged mower while it's running. Stop your mower and disconnect the spark plug before cleaning or making adjustments of any type, and never pick up a mower while it's running. It doesn't pay to hurry when using a power mower.
I don't think I've ever clogged a side discharge chute.
Well, just that little patch left. Charlie, pulling that mower toward you is just asking for trouble. If you slipped and caught your foot under the mower, well, here, let me show you.
And this is a little over dramatic for me.
Go ahead, try it.
Charlie demonstrates what could happen if you back up a mower onto your foot, but placing a shoe on the ground. Then pulling the mower backwards towards the shoe, but lifting the mower up on top of it. A bit unrealistic. Pretty sure the shoe would put enough strain on the blade to stop the mower or be torn up
inside that shoe.
Much more than just the toe area.
Let me show you something else. Remember that clump of grass in the discharge chute? Go ahead, try to clear it with that stick.
Now Charlie's putting a stick in the discharge chute. We have silly sound effects.
If it can do that to a stick, think what it could do to your fingers.
His face.
Now take a look at what can happen when you run your mower over rocks or other debris. Better have some leg protection. Just a moment.
Okay, I need to pause real quick one more time. Charlie is about to demonstrate for us what happens when you mow over a pile of gravel, because why not, right? If someone were to put this on YouTube today, I wonder what the comments section would look like. Silly. Again, we have more silly sound effects coming. If you pay close enough attention to this video, and this will kind of give you an idea of how many times I've watched this. If you pay close enough attention to this video, you'll notice that the mower sound in the background isn't even Charlie's mower.
There, now try it.
Now Charlie's looking at this board that was placed next to the gravel.
Really shot it full of holes, Charlie, didn't it? You see, there are good reasons for obeying the rules of mower safety.
You can see a few holes in this little board that supposedly the gravel created as they were flung out of the mower. Kind of silly. So now that the demo is over, the board and the gravel disappears and Charlie just gets back to mowing.
The mowing is done, but your job is not. In order to be a safe, efficient machine, your mower needs regular maintenance, a point covered in the operator's manual you threw away.
Oops. Oh, there it is. How convenient. Now Charlie's reading the manual. Good boy, Charlie.
Hi there, Charlie. At it again, I see. I hope this time you and your mower can do the job as friends, not enemies.
That's a good tagline. Be friends with
Charlie,
your mower, not
your
enemies.
lawn looks pretty nice, too.
Okay, we're going to pause right here. The last thing the narrator said, oh, Charlie, by the way, your lawn looks pretty nice, too. Look at this face. This face right here. This is the face of a man who's beginning to find pure joy in learning how to take care of his lawn. He's learning and he's seeing results. This face right here is goals for every homeowner who wants to do this themselves, who, like Charlie, has to go to the store and navigate the mass variety of lawnmowers and lawn equipment that's on the shelf, and pick one and feel confident about it and bring it home and learn how to use it and learn how to mow properly. And we won't even talk about watering properly and fertilizing properly, but even just mowing properly, you're going to see results. The lawn is going to look clean when you're done. It's going to look nice. People are going to encourage you and compliment you like this. Hey, your lawn's looking pretty good. And this is how whoever, Joe Schmo, is going to react. In this case, Charlie. Look at Charlie's face. This face right here is why I love taking care of my lawn. This is the face that I want everyone to make when they look at their lawn. Whether they just finished mowing or you're pulling up into the driveway after returning from a long day at work, this is the face you should make. When I help someone with their lawn, the end goal for me is to see this expression on their face. This is awesome. And we're at the credits. So that is a mowing lesson for Charlie. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I do. Such a fun little video. It's kind of cheesy, yes. It's a little overdone. It's a little over-exaggerated. But it's fun to watch. It's funny. Just something that I like to keep, whenever I need a good little laugh. But yeah, like I said earlier, I think it would be super fun to modernize this as we're transitioning from these gas-powered mowers to battery-powered equipment. How different would a film like this look? We can at least make it a little bit more realistic anyways, right?